Hello, hello, Receptive Radio community. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming today. And today we're going to talk about the key that you want to get the breakthrough you want. And I'm really inspired by it today to talk about it because I just came off of 5 days of training last week. Breaking through the blind spots, it was called. And so naturally, afterwards, stuff comes up, and I'm wanting a breakthrough, and the universe wants me to have a breakthrough, and energetically I want to have a breakthrough. And so therefore the issues or anything that's coming up that I need to clear to get the breakthrough is up in my face. I have a chest cold, just so hopefully I don't have a hack attack during this episode. But so yeah, I came off a very powerful week, and now I'm feeling overwhelmed, getting stuck in certain spots, freezing, and I have a cold, which I feel tired, right? So I have a big to-do list and I want to rest instead. So of course, upper limits appear. So has anyone ever done this? Went for a transformation, a transformative week or a weekend or retreat, and then afterwards there's this upheaval of, frozen, stuck, overwhelmed, not sure where to start. If you have, put a yes in the chat. So for those just joining, thank you for coming. Hi, Brian. And put in the chat if you've ever gotten stuck after a big week or a big event that happened for you. And we're going to talk about the key that can get you unstuck today, the breakthrough key. So why do we get stuck after we've had this big experience, or when we're going after the goal that we really want to have happen? Like, I don't know, for example, winning races with your horses, for me, or finding all your ideal clients, or getting the website done. All of these things are on my list right now. So how come, repeating patterns keep happening? Oh, Merlin has joined to come and say hi as well. Okay, so how come we get stuck, frozen when we're heading towards our desired goal? It's because we're human. This is the name of the game. So we want to get some keys to help us keep unlocking all the locks along the way. Because when we get frozen or we get stuck, we get overwhelmed. It's usually fear is coming up to the surface. You're moving into new territory, new ground that you've never tread before. You're up-leveling yourself and you're not used to it. And so the bodies start to shake. We have more than one body. We have our physical body, we have our emotional body, we have our mental body, our energetic body, and our spirit body. And these bodies are always communicating to us, whether we're listening or not, but they're talking to us and they need to communicate to each other. And they have, all these patterns, our old patterns are stuck in them. So we need to pay attention to them. So when I was at this 5-day training, let me just tell you a little story. I found out more about my personality type. I'm an achiever on the Enneagram, and achievers suppress their feelings. So what we do to suppress them is we keep doing, we keep pushing through, we keep being tough or strong, we distract ourselves from feeling. So let's say I'm feeling overwhelmed. I will distract myself with a Netflix show or something like that, instead of feeling into the feeling of being overwhelmed. Like, what does that actually feel like? Like, bring it into my body. Or so I'll choose to numb out instead, or analyze it, right? But, I had my own coaching session this week as well. And so I got a little bit of clarity around why I do this, because it's easier to check out than to actually feel into my feelings. That's why. So the key for me in this case, and some of you might also have this, is to actually feel the feeling I'm having for a little while, 1 or 2 minutes, instead of pushing through it or plowing into something else or changing tasks or, distracting myself in other ways, going to the fridge, whatever it is, right? So the breakthrough is going to come by watching yourself, really. So that's the big key. The big key for every breakthrough is that we have to pay attention and notice ourselves. We have to notice what we're feeling. We have to notice that our body has a sore knee or, a clicking sound in it. It's talking to us. We have to notice that our thoughts are negative. We have to notice that our words are self-deprecating. We have to notice that we're not feeling well. And we also have to notice when we're in the positive too. We have to notice, oh, I feel happy right now. Oh, I feel joyful. I'm excited. We need to start looking at ourselves more if we're going to evolve and expand our consciousness and get the goals we desire, because everything is available to us. We can get what we want. We can achieve the success we want. And for me, it's winning the races or, having a successful coaching business and, everything that I want, good relationships, happy family, all of that. That is all achievable. And there's nothing in the way of it except myself and my patterns, my old patterns. So looking at ourselves is the only way to really undo it, to unlock that key. Is we need to watch ourselves and notice ourselves. And it sounds easy, but it's not. It's not easy, because we get into these habits and these roadways and these pathways of old patterns of things that we do, and we keep going towards it instead of cutting it off and making a change. So today, the reason I named this episode The Keys to Your Breakthrough is like I couldn't find my regular set of keys to drive my vehicle to a networking meeting. And so I just got the spare set and took it. And, a little thought came in, okay, new set of keys. All right. Yeah, we need a new set of keys. We have to up level our keys into the newer set and change some things sometimes and not get stuck on like in the old way. I did find the other set of keys. They were in a pocket. But so how do you actually start paying attention to yourself and noticing yourself? Because this is a lifelong practice. This isn't just something that you learn and you do a few times. You have to keep doing it. And you start small. You start with 1 minute. You start with 2 minutes. You go up to 5 minutes. You go up to 30 minutes. And you learn how to watch yourself all day long. And you don't judge yourself. You're just watching. You're getting used to what your normal operating system is, where you're not making any changes at all. You're just noticing what is running the program that you're living in. So lifelong practice this is. And what it does is it creates balance. It creates presence. You become more powerful. You become on purpose. And then you create the prosperity that you really want, doing what you love. And I'm just looking at my notes here. It's not about self-absorption, this self-reflection, this self-watching. It's about paying attention to yourself so that you can be of service to others, so you can be on purpose for others and for yourself. You're putting the oxygen mask on yourself first. Then you're taking care of everybody else. So one of the ways to really start small, and it's really effective, is to do a thing called a tune-in. And it's about a 2-minute process. I'm going to lead us through this. And then you check in with yourself. You're like, okay, well, this is how I'm feeling. So it's like you turn your third eye into yourself. You look into the back of your head and you look down the inside of you. And I'm going to lead us through that, but basically you start watching your breath and you start looking inside your body. And you think you might know how to do this already or be really good at it, but we're not, because we're not doing it. So you have to do it to get good at it. So let's start. So just be in a chair, feet on the ground, comfortable. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and let it all out. And then take another one. Really tune into the present moment. Because this all happens in the now. This is not a past practice or a future practice. This is for the now. And your third eye is really to be used for the now, the present. It's not a future gazing tool. It's a present moment tool. Okay. So you're noticing yourself, not what your cat is doing or your pet is doing. I'm ignoring him. So you notice yourself. You just start breathing normally. Just a count of 4, your normal breath. This isn't like deep breathing exercise. This is a tune in. You're tuning into yourself. So just imagine that your third eye or both your physical eyes turn inward and start watching your breath go up and down the channel inside of you, down your breathways, down your respiratory system, down all the chakras, down all the bones. You're just watching your breath for a few seconds, getting comfortable. Noticing yourself relaxing. Okay, so now begin to notice inside your feet. Go right into your soles from the inside. And put all of your attention in your feet. And you might notice that you feel sensation in your feet because all of your attention, your breath is going down there and back up again. And then you just start scanning with that inner vision, using your breath as your guide and your imagination. You start noticing your feet from the inside. And you're not judging anything, you're just noticing, oh, feels tight, feels fine, I feel tingling, or I have my foot is sore. You don't change it, you're just getting to know what's going on inside your body. And then you start drawing your attention, you start scanning up your ankles, and looking into your calves. And you come up into your knees, you might go into the cartilage, the joints. You're just paying attention. Maybe you're looking at the blood flowing in your legs or the bones and their density in your legs. Just putting all your attention exactly where I'm pointing you. You're just relaxed, breathing, watching, noticing yourself. And then you're coming up into your thighs, into all those muscle fibers. And then drawing your attention into your hip bones. You can pay attention to both at the same time. And then you just look into your body center, your pelvic bowl, your power center. And then notice your tailbone and go up each vertebrae and look into your stomach. Maybe it's growling right now. Maybe it's full. And then you're just coming up your torso and your back. You can do this slower by yourself. This is kind of a quick pace, but just start. A few minutes is enough. And go into your heart, into your lungs. Maybe I'm noticing there's congestion in there. Interesting. I'm not trying to change it or anything. Notice it's tight. You just notice into the back, into the upper chest, into the shoulders. And then go down your arms, into your fingertips. And then just notice in your palms from the inside of your hands. Then come back up your arms and into your voice box, your throat, your esophagus, into your mouth, into the brainstem, into the ears, the eyes, and then into the brain and the head center towards the back of the head. And just noticing yourself. You're just noticing that you can actually feel yourself inside your body. If you don't have sensations or tingling or you're having trouble, that's okay. It's still working. The more you do this practice, the better you get at it, the more you notice. And then just notice, go an inch past your skin all over your body and notice into your energy. Just notice if it's smooth or jumpy, calm or relaxed. You're just noticing. And you can go further into your energy field and check it out there. In this case, just come back to your heart center. Bring all your awareness back to your central core, your heart inside your body. And then when you open your eyes, don't fly out of your eyes. Don't rush out of your eyes. Just stay behind your eyes. And just notice that you're in your body. And now check in with yourself. What did you notice? Did you notice nothing? Maybe it's hard to notice something. Good indicator you need to do this more often. Or did you notice that, wow, I felt a lot of energy moving. I felt stuff, sore, tight, loose, relaxed. Good. Keep doing that. And then you can take this further. We didn't do it in this time, but you can go further and notice, what are you feeling? This is my practice. Okay, well, what was I feeling? Well, I was feeling pretty calm and relaxed. I didn't have much. I was talking, so it was harder for thoughts to get in, but you can pay attention to what's going on in your feelings, if you have any, or if you're trying to not have them, stuff them down, suppress them, or are they overly overwhelming, overly emotional, or is your mind racing? So you just start to get to know how you operate, because all of us have different patterns, modes of operation. The more we get to know ourselves, then we get to understand how we're getting in our way of our success, of our goals. So thank you for coming today. And you can always do the replay on this, or you can contact me if you want to learn more, and send me a DM. And I have my website is coming next week, supposed to launch. I hope that happens, but I will be making an announcement about that when that's ready to go. And I'm always available for extra support. So send me a DM or an email, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.